Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to today's lesson. I'm Mr. Stoltz. Today we're playing a little bit of Kahoot, a little bit of theory, and we're focusing on that question one of your exam paper at easy, any of the topics. That would be good. Then also YouTube, Africa Teen Geeks. If you've missed something or you go back to school and you've forgotten about something or you remember you've done it but you've missed it, go back to the YouTube channel. All the things are there, even other subjects as well. They're all there. You can go check there and it will help you. Maybe, Carl, you can get those all subject distinctions this year by doing it online or via YouTube. Okay, Snaplify, some free ebooks as well. And then Office 365 at Mahala, it's there. And then those two websites and all the others as well. We can get past papers there and some help to get you ready and exam ready. Okay, so let's go to the next slide there. I'm just going to say, going to leave this here. Here's the class dojo scores for the last few weeks. There's a score we've got the last few weeks. Today, you're going to get some scores as well, and the people attending in the session. And we're going to move over now to the Kahoot. So if you can, get another device or another tab open. If you've got a mobile device, there's an app. And if otherwise, just type in kahoot.it. It's going to give you a screen. And then I'm going to go over to, yes, split screen would work as well. I'm going to jump over to the Kahoot. I'm just going to set it up there quickly. And then I'm going to give you your game pin as well. Okay, so there's your game pin there. It's 8831-846. Let's just mute the music. It's a little bit too loud. Okay, so 8831-846. And when you enter, it's going to give you there a nickname. You can say spin or just go accept. And then we're just waiting for a few to get in. There's one in. If you can't get in, on the chat, you can answer there as well. So if there's something here on and you've got a connection problem, just tell me. I'll just wait a little bit longer for you guys to get in. Okay, we've got 3 players. Okay, while we're waiting for the others to join, I think we're supposed to be 5 or 6. We're going to go next tomorrow. We're going back to queries and we're going to do some paper query questions. Going to walk through it and see how it's been asked in questions, and why you get certain marks and why it's important for certain things. And then on Friday, we're moving over to the true and false questions. I know there's a lot of people struggling with that specifically as well. And we'll end off with that on Friday. Then next week, we'll see what's the feedback. We will start going on. Is there anybody here? If you can't get it right, just quickly say in chat so we can start the questions. If you're going to play along in the chat, just say so that I know and we can continue. Okay, we're on 4 players here. I think we might be missing out on one. Okay. I'm going to slowly but surely start it. You can still join. I've seen it's in chat as well, the code. And if you join late, you're just going to miss out on a question or 2, but you're still going to be able to play. It's 25 questions. It's all multi-choice questions. And we'll quickly work on the answers depending on what you guys give the answer for. Okay, so if you all can see the screen there, is the screen on the correct side? Can you see your name there? Okay, then let's start. Let's see how this question goes. Okay, using a wizard to get data from a CSV file into an application is called what? And you can go red exporting, blue compressing, importing on yellow, and spooling on green. Okay, I believe all four of us answered. If there's somebody else jumping in, okay, we're 5 now. Well done, it's importing. Okay, we're getting data from a CSV file. So you're adding it to a program. If you are saving it as a CSV file, you're going to export it. Okay, so well done on those two of the importing. And then we'll see there, Purple Tiger, quick as there, and Rational Dragon there in second place. Okay, next question. An HDD is used in a mobile phone, tablet, desktop computer, or phablet. Okay, well done. Desktop computer. Desktop computer is your normal table computer, standalone computer at home. Mobile phones don't normally have an HDD, as well as the tablet and the phablet. They normally have the micro SD or inbuilt memory, but normally not an HDD. Okay. Okay, Purple Tiger still in the lead. Dragon catching up a little bit there. And almost everybody on the board. Okay, display on a monitor appears to be the wrong side. It may be corrected by changing what of the monitor. Okay, I see your answers in chat as well. Siri, well done. Okay, it's the resolution. Okay, the resolution is correctly there. Okay, well done. Purple Tiger on the street, on a streak, and Rational Dragon, you up one position. Well done. Seems that almost everyone might be a connection problem there. Okay, the fourth one. Something of operating system utility would be helpful to people who experience challenges using their hands. Magnifier, narrator, sticky keys, or a sticky note. Okay, one more answer left. Okay, that's sticky keys. If I was marking a paper as well, I would have accepted the narration as well, because you can speak and so you don't need to use your hands. Magnify is for people that's more, they can't see that well, they've got a blindness there. And then sticky notes is nothing to do with anything. Okay, well done there to the top two again. Okay, the letters A slash B, G, N refers to data transmission over A or N, fiber, 3G, Wi-Fi or ADSL connection. And this question is almost in every single exam paper, so you can remember this one for surely. Okay, noted there, Anita. Okay, that's Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi, the ABGN refers to a port number, and that is Wi-Fi. So remember this one. They always ask this almost every single exam paper. It's Wi-Fi. Okay, fiber would and ADSL would work on a LAN cable, and 3G is through cell phone towers. But Wi-Fi is the ABGN. So as soon as you see those ads in a store or on a computer as well about a computer, as soon as there's the ABGN, you know that device is Wi-Fi enabled, so you can connect to the Wi-Fi. Okay, well done. Some changes in the lead there. Purple tiger on top now. Okay. I wonder who's this. Okay, which hardware device can create electronic copies of documents by capturing an image? A printer, scanner, monitor, or stylus? I think everybody answered. We are 6. Okay, well done there in chat. That's correct, I think. Let's see. Okay, so we are 6. It's scanner correctly. Well done to the 5 people getting correctly. A printer doesn't create the electronic copy, it creates hard copies. And the monitor used to see a soft copy as well on your, to see the soft copy or see the electronic copy. And the stylus is an input device normally used on tablets and cell phones and touchscreen devices. Okay, so we 5, so we can skip there. Okay, well done, Purple Tiger, jumping ahead of the pack there. And Jolly Duck coming in there as well. Okay, question number 7. Non-responding programs are best closed using Task Manager, System Restore, Disk Cleanup, or Disk Defragment. Okay, there's there from Anita there. Well done. Sandy, if you want to still give answers, you can give it in chat there as well. You can even send a private message. It would be great. But see, 6 answers there. Yeah, there's 6. Okay, so task managers correctly. Well done, everybody there except for the one. So task manager, it's Control Alt and Delete. Task manager, and you can say end task, and then System restore is to restore your system if something went wrong to a point in time where you've done a backup. Disk cleanup is to clean up your disk and make more space. And this defragment is just to reorganize your disks so that all the parts are compressed again. Because if you save something, it saves something and it leaves 7 open spaces. It works in 8. So as soon as you this defrag, it just pushes all those data into one again, and it moves those blank spaces, and it opens up more space. Okay, because the computer stores space for in case you're going to use it in that program or that document later. Yeah, I'll skip when we get to 6. I see 2, 4, 5. Yes, so 5. Okay, purple tiger there, still in the lead. All the others doing well there. Okay, question number 8. While editing videos on a mobile device, most of the battery life will be used by the screen, CPU, speaker, or microphone. Okay, well done, CPU. Okay, it's still the processing unit, and it has to work harder than anything else. The screen is going to use the exact same, or maybe a little bit more than normally, because it's still just going to show whatever's on the screen. Okay, so it still needs to be processed, so CPU would get most of the attention there. Okay, well done there, Captain Wallaby. And still moving away, Purple Tiger. Okay, question number 9. The function sum A1 to B2 will add values in. And you can read those 4 options there. Cell A1, 2, B1, and 2. So B1 and B2. All the cells in column A and B. All the cells in row 1 and 2. Okay, welcome, Safisa. If you want to join, I'll wait for you just a small while. There's Kahoot on the left bottom corner, Kahoot.it. You can join there. And your game pin will be this 8831846. And then you can join. You're going to be a little bit behind, but at least you can get a chance to answer. Otherwise, option B is you can send me a PM, or you can just write your answer in the chat as well. Okay, so any of those. Okay, so it's cell A1, A2, B1, and B2, because A1 double point B2 says from A1 to B2. Okay, so cell B and B2 would have been B1 and B2, and all the cells in column A and column B, you would have had in the A and B, and all the cells in row 1 and 2, you would have had in row 1 and 2. You would have highlight sum and highlight 1 and 2, and it would configure that for you automatically. Okay, so I'm going to the next question. Okay, there's still Purple Tiger breaking the 9,000s. All the others coming in there. Okay, a comment in HTML code will appear when the web page is displayed in the browser. So when will it appear? So after all the tags, as a title, nowhere, or in brackets. I believe he's had enough time to join now. Yes, there's it. Another answer. Okay, well done. It will appear nowhere because the comments, remember if you make the comment in your HTML, it turns it green. Now that green comments doesn't ever show. So the comments are there for you as the designer or the person who's done the coding. In case something goes wrong and you come back later, you can know where what coding is or which part of the coding starts where. As well as in case something happens to you or you don't work at the company anymore or somebody else takes over the project, there will be notes left for them so they can have a starting point for the coding so they don't have to start all over again when doing error analysis or something. Okay, so the comment that is nowhere. As a title, you will only see the title, the bracket, title bracket. Okay, so new leader there, and the rest are in. Okay, so they don't show the bottom guys, they only show the top 5 always. If you don't see your name, it just means you're just behind the rest, but you'll see it on your app. Okay, which one of the following terms does not logically belong with the other terms? Okay, spyware, worm, shareware, or Trojan. Okay, that's the worm there. Okay, so spyware and Trojan are definitely malware, and worm is malware as well. Shareware is more where they take your information and they share it with other people. Okay. Okay, well done there, Captain Wallaby. Okay, which storage device will be more likely to break when it is accidentally dropped? A micro SD, SSD, USB flash disk, or an HDD? Okay, just waiting for number 7. Okay, so we're 8 players at this stage. Okay, so well done to the 2. It's a hard drive. Okay, so your hard drive it's the old computer drives. Most of the people has moving over to solid state drive. It's more stable. And then the micro SD is that flat plastic that won't really break if it falls. And a USB flash drive has a chance of breaking, but it is slightly more protected than a hard drive, as a hard drive doesn't really have protection around it because you're not supposed to be walking around and carrying it around too often. Okay, so let's see what happened to the leaderboard. Well, then there's still a Falcon getting some marks. Okay, question 13. A pattern of a change in data over time is best described by a term, a thread, a trend, a graph, or a process. Okay, well done. It's a trend. Okay, so a trend is a pattern that's been kept for a while over time. Okay, a thread is not a pattern, and a graph is close by or process. This ties into that last question in your exam paper, or a lot with your path and how the questions relating to your path, how you would do process management and so on. Okay, so a trend is a pattern of change in data over time. Okay, Rational Dragon, well done there. It seems that these two are stagnant at this stage. Okay, question number 14. A or an, what is not an example of malware? Okay, so hopefully you can get these correct. So we've recently done this. Okay, well done. At least I know you guys have been listening. It's an ad blocker. The rest are all malware, and the ad blocker is there to protect yourself, and it's not malware. So this is good for your computer. The other three are most of the times bad for your computer. Okay, well done there. Brave Wallaby. Good streak going on. Okay, question number 15. A wireless keyboard cannot be connected to a computing using a or an Wi-Fi adapter, 3G adapter, Bluetooth adapter, or infrared adapter. Okay, 25 seconds left for those three that still need to answer. Okay, well done. 3G adapter is correctly. Uh, wireless keyboard, some can connect via Wi-Fi, and most of them connect via Bluetooth device, uh, putting a Bluetooth dongle inside of the USB or in infrared they use also often. Okay, so 3G adapters are for cell phone communication, so it's more mobile communication rather than for hardware or other devices. Okay, well done, Brave Wallaby, jumping into top 5 there. Question 16, which one of the following acronyms has to do with software licensing? www, EULA, WLAN, or GUI? And we've spoken about this as well very recently. It's the EULA, that's the end user license agreement. Okay, so that's the agreement you make with the developing company of the terms of using the app or using the website or using the program. Okay, so it's just for them to say, okay, if you sign this, you say you agree, we are allowed to do the following, and you are allowed to do the following. Okay, www, it's the World Wide Web. Wireless LAN, you guys know, and GUI, that's the graphical user interface. Now that is used to display icons and actually give the icons actions. So you can put an icon on your desktop, but if it's not connected to a GUI, the interface physically, it's been set, it will only be a picture. Okay, so as soon as the picture gets a graphical user interface connection, it becomes a shortcut to another program or so on and so forth. Okay, so graphical user interface is what you see and what you can click on to open something because it gives them instructions. Okay. Well done there. Top 5 again. Still the same. Not much movement. Okay, question number 17. A spreadsheet error where the function is spelled incorrectly is a reference error ref, a name error, a value error, a division by zero error. Okay, this one everybody should get. It says that in the problem, it's a name, hashtag name. I don't understand the name. The hashtag value error happens normally when you've got text in a function. So you can't divide or can't add or do something with text. So they say value. I don't know what to do with this value. And the reference is if you say A1, and especially sometimes it can also happen in the VLOOKUP, and you change sheets or do something and you press on something and they say hashtag reference because you've deleted the reference. Okay, so if there's something wrong with the cell you are referring to. So if you say equals if A1 bigger than 15 and you delete A1 or something happens to A1, it's going to say equals or hashtag reference. There's something wrong there. And then divide by 0 will just be, it can't be divided by 0. Okay. Okay, well done there, Brave Wallaby. Okay, next question there. The relation operator is used to a value. Okay, so we've done this yesterday. Okay, let's go there. One more to answer. Okay, well done to the 5. It is exclude. So if you do that, it's basically not. So it's saying the relationship or paper that says not. So do not use this. So everything except 5 or everything except this. Okay. So include, it can't be include, and increase, it can't be. So it's there for excluding everything except a certain thing. Okay, well done there. Rational Dragon, 3 in a row. Question number 19. Which one of the following acronyms is not associated with hardware? HDD, NIC, UALA, or BYOD? Okay, well done there. UALA, that's a software, that's an agreement, that's basically a contract. So it's software, that's a user end, we've just spoken about it. So it's an end user license agreement. BYOD, if you can quickly write in chat, what do you think the acronym stands for? And then NIC, the NIC, that's a network interface card. So that's for a network to work. So if well done there, Lassetti with the answer for BYOD. So the NIC, if your device doesn't have a NIC, it can't connect to a network. So that's a network interface card. So it gives connection on the network. Well done, Anita. And BYOD, that's bring your own device. Well done, there's also Carl. So you can bring your own device. A lot of schools started bringing your own devices very recently. And especially some schools now that's done the BYOD, to bring your own device, they could have gone on with education normally. Okay, and an HDD, we all know is your hard drive. Okay, well done there with the questions. All getting some marks there. Question number 20. Which one of the following devices is a LAN is more likely not to have a built-in firewall? Okay, well done there. Printer. Okay, so your printer one normally have a firewall because there's not really something somebody can take or steal from you on a printer. They can't take anything from there because it's just doing out actions. A mobile client, your mobile device, a lot of cell phones you can download or you can add in a firewall and it has some kind of protection. Workstation, obviously, that's your computer, and then a router has to have as well. Okay, because a router, if you put a firewall, your firewall on your router, you can put out settings there. Especially one day if you've got kids or something, you can block out certain sites. If you want to, you can go and you can block out certain social media apps, and people that goes onto your network cannot access those sites, and it can't get communication through. Okay, so firewall you can use on your router as well. Okay, so printer is your correct answer there. Okay, new second place coming in there. Brave Wallaby on 9 answers. Well done. Okay, which one of the following statements is not true about web applications? The data can be synchronized across multiple devices. One does not need an internet connection to access the resources. More than one person can work on a document at the same time, and one may have to pay for the services. Okay, well done there. When you work on web-based applications, you always gonna use or always gonna need an internet connection or some sort of internet connection. So because everything is on a web, you need to access the web. So for accessing the web, you need internet connection. Okay, so your data can be synchronized across multiple devices. So if you've got a Google account, for example, if you log into a different computer and you sign into Google, it can take out your whole home screen and bring it in from your web page there. If you work with more than one person, you can work on a Excel document, and somebody next to you can also work on your document. And then on the right bottom corner, you may have to pay for the website services. If you do, normally most of them are free, but a lot of them you need to pay, especially if you start using a lot of devices. Okay, and then they kind of say zero rated websites. Yes, you don't need to pay for zero rated websites, especially now. A lot of schools are applying, the government pages has applied, and a lot of other people are starting to apply for it. You don't have to pay for anything when you visit the website or download. So it's fine, it's correct there. But most of the times, the people that's got web applications, they are making their money out people actually using the website. Okay, because they don't ask a charge fee or something, so the internet traffic to them is where they get their money from. Okay, changing your website to a zero-rated website, you lose that sort of income if you would have made income from there. Okay, so well done there. Zero-rated website, that most probably will be in exam, especially now because it's a new buzzword this year. Everybody is starting to speak about zero-rated websites. Okay, so remember that word. Okay, some good points there, Brave Wallaby. A 10 streak. Okay, question 22. Which one of the following criteria will retrieve records based on a value that ends with AD? Okay, so we're going to speak about this tomorrow as well. It's AD, A. Okay, well done. Okay, it's the third one. Uh, you use that star in front of the A and a D. So that's basically a joker. We've spoken about it yesterday as well. It's a joker, so it replaces everything in front of the A and the D. If it was the blue one, it would have been starting with an A and ending with a D. Doesn't matter what's in between. And if you've only had A and D in your spreadsheet or more often database, the A star D would have worked because there was only answer AD, but orange or yellow is the correct one. Okay, AD with the green, meaning it's starting with AD and it doesn't matter what it ends with. Okay, wow, big jump there. Well done. 11 streak. And Brave Wallaby is moving up. Okay, three more. We're on 23 now. Which one of the following units refer to a process's speed? ppm, dpi, mbps, or ghz? Okay, well done. GHZ, that's processing speed. So there it's normally, let's go back to an advertisement, it would say 3,4 GHZ. That means it can, it's gigahertz, so it works the gigahertz. That's the gigahertz acronym. DPI is dots per inch, and you normally work with photos or printers with a DPI. ppm is pages per minute, and then in the left hand corner, MBS is megabytes per second. Okay, so as soon as you start working with the processing speed, always look for the GHZ. It can also be THZ for terahertz, and it can also be MHZ for megahertz. Okay, so the M, the G, and the T, that's the size, the capacity, and H and the Z is where it's being referred to for the speed. Okay, so depending on how quick it is, it can go up to T or G or the M. Okay, but most often we work on giga or work with gigahertz. Okay, question number 24. Read only and hidden are examples of files. Is it names, the file names, file extensions, file attributes, or file size? Okay, well done. It's attributes. So if you go right click properties, you'll see the attributes there and you can change it to read only or hidden or change it to an archive file. So you use the attributes there. The size, it doesn't, it's basically the size of the document. Extension is what type of document it is, .doc, .ppt, or so on. And then obviously you all know the name of the document. Okay, looks like last question. Well done there, Rational Dragon, jumping up again. Okay, still Captain Wallaby in the lead, quite comfortably. This is the last question. Which CPU is the following list is the best choice for video editing? Okay, so which one of them would be the best for video editing? Okay. Seems we've had one more joining us. Okay, there, well done. I7. Who can tell me why is there an I? What does the I mean? Or what does it stand for? Okay, so Pentium was old computers back in the day. When I was still on school, Pentium was good computers. Clearadon became a little bit more better later on. The i3 is for the newer makes, and then it goes i4, i5, it goes up. I7 is quite new, and yes, Carl, well done. The i7 is for Intel, and the Clearadon part is actually with the Intel. So it's an Intel Clearadon 7, and if it's a 9, an i9, it's the newer one. So the higher it is, the better. Sorry there for the lost connection later. So the higher the number, the better the processor would be. So i7 would work better than the rest. Okay, so well done there. We're jumping in here into pole positions. Okay, so Purple Tiger in third place. Rational Dragon in second, well done. And then our winner, the Captain Wallaby. Okay, well done, guys. Thanks for the fourth place. We've got Brave Warrior, it seems, and I've missed the fifth place now. Well done, guys. Okay, so thanks for the game, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the game. Stellar Falcon, thank you there, Carl. Thank you for joining the game. We're jumping over. We're doing queries, and then we're doing true and false on Friday. Let me know maybe if you want to do it with a Kahoot again, or if we can just do it on a computer. I can just give you some information. I'm dropping the link there for you guys to fill in. Any suggestions or topics for after next week, for this week? So we finish with this week, finishing on true and false. Next week, if you maybe want to do Excel or Word or anything else, you can let me know, please. And then thank you for joining today. Thank you for playing with. Have a great day, and remember to stay safe. It's almost time for school, so enjoy this last few days and work hard. And then I'll see you at 2 o'clock again tomorrow. It's noted, Laseri.